we have to remember all the time the miracles of Hashem. We have to remember that we were slaves in Egypt and Hashem saved us from Egypt. We have to remember it every morning, every night. Zchirat Yetziat Mitzrayim. Of course, the night of Pesach, we have to remember it. Sukkot, it's Zecher Yetziat Mitzrayim, to remember Mitzrayim. Why do we have to remember it so many times? To remember, to remember, to remember. But the answer is very simple. Usually, when someone did a favor to us, we thank him and then we want to forget it. After a few years, we forget, of course. So Hashem didn't want us to forget it. So he ordered us always remember and remember and remember. The Gemara said a story. There was a Jew at the time of the Second Holy Temple. He went to Alexandria and he made beautiful gates for the Bet HaMikdash from copper. When he came back, it was a storm. He had two gates. One of them, they threw it to the sea. And he was crying and praying to Hashem. He wanted to die for that. Mesirut nefesh. So Hashem made a miracle and suddenly the storm disappeared. When he came to Akko, to Eretz Israel, suddenly he saw the second one that it was on the sea, came after the ship. So it became a big miracle. He puts the two gates in the Bet HaMikdash. After a few years, Am Yisrael changed all the gates to gold, except these gates. Why? Because it happened miracle in that gates. To remember the miracle. And also, gates with miracle from copper, it's much more beautiful than gates from gold without miracle. And I want to say another short story. I had a rabbi in Yeshivat Hebron, Reb Meir Chodosh. In his house there were two silver pamutim to light candles of Shabbat. One of them was very nice and the other one was twisted, ugly. Once we asked the rabbi, why? If you need money, we will give you. How come your wife lighting candles with one very ugly? He said, you know why? Because in 1948, it was a war. He lived in Jerusalem and the Arabs bombed Jerusalem. And suddenly his daughter left the room to bring a plate. And the bomb came to the house and the plate on her hands broke. Everything broke and nothing happened to her. So he said that silver pamot for Shabbat candles, miracle happened. So always when I see it, when it's twisted, it's not ugly for me. For me it's beautiful because I remember the miracle of Hashem.